anti-government violence has spread across Sri Lanka.
Scenes are extremely tense here.
An economic emergency has left millions struggling to survive.
No gas, no fuel, and various essential medications. And people are suffering. People are living with one meal per day.
I decided to go to a country in crisis, a place which I was warned not to go to, which has recently been put on the red list. I live here in London, where right now my life is a bit more structured, routined, and the complete opposite of what's going on there. So I need to witness it firsthand and see for myself what's really going on in Sri Lanka.
Jag minns ju den tid du gav mig life billar yo. Nu vill jag kunna ge tillbaka allt jag inte kunna ge förut. Det finns ingen annan där som kan stå här by my side, oh why. Sättet du rör på det får mig att dö för dig baby. För de här yardis.
Just arrived in Sri Lanka.
So what's actually going on and what caused all of this? Sri Lanka is a small island located in the Indian Ocean, home to white sand beaches, incredible wildlife, delicious food, rich history and amazing views. But after the COVID pandemic, things took a wrong turn. Fueled by corruption, the island is facing severe economic crisis. Its national expenditure has exceeded its national income. There were more imports than exports, tourism was down, and bad decisions led to more bad decisions.
There could be more violence today.
Sri Lanka's president has left the country.
This resulted in a chaos of events.
The basic human necessities are missing.
Where there was an extreme lack of fuel, food,
we never expected this.
Medicine shortages.
The country is officially bankrupt.
After landing in Sri Lanka, I went to where the protests had taken place in the capital and saw firsthand the aftermath of the riots. The area had now been taken over by the army. It was pretty quiet, but I caught up with some of the locals to listen to their take. It was only when exploring the island I really got to see how bad things were. People were queuing up to get fuel for days, and these lines would stretch over many kilometers. And it was uncertain if they'd even get the fuel. There was also power cuts every single day.
I'm using a torch
for 3 hours a day for every household.
Another power cut yet again. I mean, this is a daily occurrence right now. Actually, I was just on my phone messaging back my friends from England, and all of a sudden it goes, no light, no AC, no Wi-Fi. This is it right now.
Even though there was a lot of chaos going on, I can't deny how beautiful this island truly is. I was lucky enough to do some exploring, visiting the beaches, cruising around the city, going to villages, hiking to see waterfalls, and really taking in nature, but also trying out new dishes, smoothies, and even fresh fruit
like mangoes. These are goated.
I also tried this fruit, durian, also known as the world's smelliest fruit.
Never again.
But what does the future hold for Sri Lanka? Will this economic crisis continue? How will people survive? Well, at the moment Sri Lanka continues to experience its worst ever economic crisis, with high inflation, rising commodity prices, power shortages, and scarcity of fuel. Tourism is a big earner for Sri Lanka, and it was at the lowest during COVID. But with more travel slowly opening up, there is a little hope. Protests, however, have since then declined. But with everything going on in the world right now, the future really is uncertain. And then there's me. I managed to witness the chaos and the beauty of this island all in one trip. There's so many things I've actually learned these last 2 weeks. The people on this island, despite going through challenging, uncertain times, still manage to treat others positively. I also realized how different life can be. On a usual day, I'm always surrounded by noise, big buildings and fast food, but actually witnessing true nature and unprocessed foods brings a lot of calmness inside. I really hope the people here find stability going forward. I can't imagine how many sacrifices they need to make just to stay afloat. not having access to fuel and having to wait in line for days, not being able to get basic medication or having to have cold showers, or even having no power.
Just waiting for the power to get back on. My phone battery died as well, which means I have literally nothing to do for an hour and a half.
I never really paid much attention to things like switching on a light or not having Wi-Fi. I think it's about enjoying the little things in life, because as I look back now, I realized they were the big things. I guess the main thing I learned is to be grateful for the things I have, because you only miss them when they're gone.